iced coffee. Look at all the froth here. And that's the coffee. Let's just start having a bit of it. It's not as good as my mum, the one that my mum got me, but it'll do. It's homemade, so what can I say? I probably put too much milk in it. Right, let's get some skincare started. Oh, I didn't bring the cotton pads out, but I have cleansed my face anyway. Wait. Yeah, there's a clean cotton pad here. So, freeing the pink toner, we're going to use that. Hi, Poppy. Yeah, I do remember you. Unless it's a different Poppy. Someone called Poppy used to come into my lives all the time, and then just like that she went out. Right, let's put the water over here. Don't need that for a while. Right. I do indeed like eyeshadow. That's the best part of doing your makeup, Poppy, just in my opinion. We're doing something different today. I've used all my Shop My Stash palettes. Well, when I say all, there was only 2 anyway. So, yeah, I'll be using my Project Pan stuff today until probably, what day is tomorrow? Thursday. I can't do a live tomorrow. So probably Friday, Saturday, I will be using new Shop My Stash. Hayden, how are you? Danny Fry's the movie, hello. Eden, I saw you on a live before. Yeah, Eden comes quite regularly to my lives when she can. Right, this is the Eternite Vitamin C. What's it called? Eternite Vitamin C Face Serum Stick. It's really, really good. And it doesn't smell too badly of oranges. I'm very, very kind of like all over the place with scents. Oh wow, there's 18 of you here. Maybe I should go live at this time going forward. Normally I think it's 9 o'clock I go live. Yes, I'm usually here if the time matches okay. It's 6:58 AM here. 7:59 PM here. I think I'm going to go live from now on, guys, if I can, between 7:30 PM and 7:40 PM UK. I think I came on, what time is it? It's only like 5 minutes, so yeah, I think around this time. I keep saying this every time I use it, and it's getting old now by the because I keep saying it so much. But this, if you can get it wherever you live, is a good investment. I really, really like it. It's the Catrice Caffeine Under Eye Serum. No, sorry, Catrice Caffeine Kick Under Eye Serum. And apparently, you can get Catrice and essence now from Priceline. So if you live in also in New Zealand, I barely recommend things, but this I will recommend and recommend. I think I'll just completely rebuy it. And although it's in an orange packet, it's not got vitamin C in it. So if you're allergic to vitamin C, don't worry. It's just got caffeine in it. If you're allergic to caffeine, obviously don't buy it. Hi Martina. You're good at makeup. I've not actually got any makeup on yet. I'm doing the skincare portion of it. Right, and then there's just 2 more products. I don't do a lot of skincare. I just do bare minimum compared to what some other people do on the platform. So, Innisfree Cherry Blossom Glow Jelly Cream. Just a little travel size. There isn't much left. I just put my 2 fingers in like that. I saw that the Inky, is it the Inky List? I saw that the Inky List had brought a spray out, a glowy spray. Oh, I'd really like to try that. If Boots sell it, which they do sell, like the bigger Boots in the UK, they do sell the Inky List. I'm going to buy it because I obviously got this Dalba spray one and I just don't like it. And I spent £16 on that. So I'm going to go in now with the ordinary niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. I just want to use it up. Just a drop of that. I don't need much of it. Then put the hands together. It gives a nice glow. I really can't wait to get some new stuff in my little basket for this coming Shop My Stash. If you haven't voted, guys, on the palette you want me to use for this upcoming Shop My Stash, please do so. I think the Glam Retro is winning by Natasha Denona at the moment. But that could all change because Glam Retro and the Beauty Bay Botanicals are pretty much on around 30-something%. So it's whatever you want to see me use, basically. And I do several looks with each palette. Right, so some of these products aren't going to be Project Pan. I'll be doing Project Pan on things like, I won't show you, I'll just do it. What do you mean, please, Poppy? I'm not understanding. If you keep saying hi, I'm not going to keep saying hi to you over and over and over. If that's what you're saying. CoverGirl True Blend Skin Enhancer in Jelly Opal Glow. That's not Project Pan. This is fairly new to my collection. My friend Lisa gave it to me. Well, bought it for me. Can you subscribe to what? You keep on glitching. Go out and then come back in. I always find that's a way to fix it. Don't keep saying hello. I'm not going to put up with spam, Poppy. Right, I'm just letting that kind of do what it wants to. Bye, Poppy. I'll just put her in timeout though for 24 hours instead of getting her out completely. Hi, Stephanie. How are you? Okay. That's looking glowy. I like it. Foundation time. I think this is my most expensive foundation in my collection. I've had it quite a while. I got it in the sale, but I didn't get that much off it. So it's the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Glow Hydrator. Medium coverage up to 24-hour wear. I liked it when I first got it. This is why I get drugstore, guys, because I hate spending, what, 30 something pounds on this, and I just don't like it. It's in the shade 10, which is Ultra Fair, which is the lightest shade. Look, that's the shade it is. I mean, it feels very serumy when you put it on the skin. That I will say about it. Oh, I'm glad you're well. I'm not doing too bad, Stephanie, thank you. I don't know if I'm going to need more, because normally I just put it on the brush. But this one, I think this is going to be a project pan one. Well, it is obviously a project pan, but it's come from my That's Expensive project pan. And what I do with my That's Expensive project pan, I use them for a month and then I rotate. I think that's just going to stay in until it's finished. I'm going to put some vitamin C spray on my brush. Or should I put some Dalba on? Yeah, let's try Dalba. Because I know I don't like it when I spray it over my face, but I might like it. That might be one way of getting rid of it. Dalba Face Spray Serum. This is a Korean brand. Ugh. I want to show you my perfumes. I'm not going to have time to do that today. Somebody has to see it. I'll do it in a live. Snoop Dogg, I don't even know you. If you don't like me, exit. You can get out as quickly as you came in. I promise there'll be no hard feelings. Okay. How can somebody say that I was rude? I would remember that username. So unless they change the username up, which is a high possibility on this platform, I've not actually put primer on. I know I did that glowy primer, but I didn't put my pore filling primer on. I've been forgetting to do that lately. Doesn't matter now. But how can people say that I've been rude when I don't even recognise the username? But like I said, you know, they could have changed the username. But then how am I going to remember them? You know, how am I going to know who it is? She was in live ages ago and she was rude to you, so you removed her. Right, when I remove people though, Stephanie, I remove them permanently. So I don't know how she's got back in under that username, unless she's tweaked it a little bit. You can remember more than me. Just goes to show that when I'm in these lives, I switch off. I'm just trying to get this off. I think it's some contour because I need to put some concealer on. I don't tolerate I've got a zero tolerance policy, if you want to call it that, for people that are rude, not only to me but to my subscribers. There is no need for it. Oh, I'm using the Glossier Stretch Concealer in G12, by the way, guys. That's what it looks like, and comes in a little pot like that. I don't know if they do it anymore. It's ages old at this point, and that's why I want to use it. That's in Project Pan. So if I come across anything that is not in Project Pan, I'll let you guys know. Because I'm going off on a tangent over here. Hang on, let me. Right, let's do the brows while that concealer sets in. I'm just going to go in with a spoolie. Project Pan, so, is where you get some makeup from your collection that's old or on the older side, and you want to focus it and basically, like say, let me show you. So Natasha Denona palette, for instance, this is the palette we're using today, and I've done quite well with this. I'll show you. So you can see I've hit pan there. That's what they call it in the community, hit pan there, and I want to do it on all of them. How likely that is for this year, I don't know. So it's all things that I want to use up, basically. Right, NYX the brow glue. I wouldn't say it is. Well, yeah, it is something I want to use up, so that's the same thing. I've not put it in any project though, but it is a project. Sorry, it is a product that I am going to use up, and then I'll just buy another one. But that the next time I buy, I mean, I didn't buy this. I got it as a freebie. The next time I get one, I will get a coloured one. Alright, that makes sense, yeah. Not everyone knows what it is though, so you're right to ask. Okay, right. Powder. I think this glowish one will be too glowy for the under eye, so what I'm going to do is go in with this one that my friend Lisa bought for me, the MCO Beauty Miracle Flawless Powder. This is in this month's Shop My Stash, just to get my opinions on it. I don't know how I feel about it. Powders with me, I'm always like, I don't know. I don't know. I have that with a lot of powders. It takes me ages to get an opinion. And I've used that one for, I think, nearly 3 weeks. Yeah. One of my brushes is falling out of here. It's that brush I want. So let's just put quite a bit on the brush. This is meant to be a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury powder. And I'm not going to go around the rest of the face because I probably... Actually, we can do the nose, can't we? So, my mum's been to my sister's. It's going to feel like Christmas today. She's picked my Shein order up. It's not a lot of products. I ordered them ages ago and they came today. And I've also got a new laptop because my old laptop broke, so there's definitely no makeup, there's no room for makeup buying until November, because I've ordered it from my sister's catalogue because I couldn't afford to go and get one straight out. I mean, it was only £135, it's only a Chromebook, but it should have been £299, so I've got quite a good deal on it, so it is going to feel like Christmas. What did I get from Shein? So let me show you, because it's my favourite brush at the moment. 3 of these. I use it for contour. So I want to use two of the others for contour. So then we've got 3 contour brushes, and then the other one maybe for blush. I think they're meant to be foundation brushes, but I like to use these ones as foundation brushes. My local Primark though, I could strangle it. They don't have any more of them. So Give Beauty Pick It Up Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer Duo. I've hit pan recently on it, on the cream contour. So that's exciting, isn't it? That felt like Christmas when I hit pan. Why do we get excited about these kind of things when we... I think it's because we know we're using our makeup then, don't we? We know that we're getting value for money. Hi Sarah, how you doing? Oh, don't worry. I mean, I've only just started. I've only just done my foundation and my powder under my eyes. You're not really that late. Right, so now we'll close that for a minute and I'll get this brush. See, I blended all out with that brush. Early hours this morning. Sometimes I hate living in a ground floor flat or apartment, as you guys from outside of the UK call them. Someone literally banged on my window, and they know I live alone because they go upstairs to them. It's like, why not press the freaking intercom? Why are you bothering me? But it scared the bejesus out of me. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take the Lord's name in vain. It just scared me, let's just say that. I did an eyeshadow collection, and there was that palette, Colourpop High Tides, and I could have sworn it was mouldy, or it's starting to go mouldy, and I went and had a look at it again, just to be sure. So I don't really like chucking palettes out, I don't need to. And there was nothing wrong with it. I don't know. I'm going to keep it for now. I'm just going to have to use it. That would scare the hell out of me. Yeah, I don't like living here, but I can't afford to move somewhere else. And not only that, it's local to my mum. And I go and see my mum every night. Without fail, 7 days a week, I go and see my mum. Unless I'm sick. And people have asked me why in the past. Well, every Monday I have to do a meds, so I can't miss a Monday, even if I'm at death's door. Going in with this Real Techniques brush. I really like it for bronzer. So Real Techniques 203 in Rebel Edge Broad. So yeah, I have to kind of look after her in that aspect. And if she's ill as well and she needs looking after, I'll have to like go to the chemist to pick up her tablets and things like that. If her tablets are there, of course, and then go and get any food that she might want from the local supermarket. So although I'm not doing as much as I was when I was a full-time carer, I'm still doing a lot. And then she likes then she when she needs paperwork doing, so administration duties, I have to do that as well. Like I've had to do stuff recently for her. She's just, I wouldn't say paranoid, she just isn't confident on the phone and things like that. So I do all that for her. Doctor's appointments. Like she had that diabetic eye screening last week. She didn't feel confident going by herself. She knew where it was, didn't feel confident going by herself, so I had to go. Well, I didn't have to. I went to the appointment with her. Could you live with your mum? No. No way, we'd clash like hell, Eden. I mean, I live near enough to not have to live with my mum. Like when she was in basically when she was in ICU, she was in ICU for a long period of time, and then she was on the ward for a long period of time. In total, I think she was in hospital for about 6 months. Then she came out of hospital, needed a carer. She did get a carer for a couple of weeks, and they said, oh, well, we can only look after her for 6 weeks. And I said, well, look at her. You know, she's going to need more care than that. And then they were supposed to be doing her tablets for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and bedtime, and they're meant to do them 4 times a day, and they only did them 3 times a day. And I'm like, I did them when she was going to bed, and they was telling me off. They was telling me off for doing these tablets, and I said, look, these are life-threatening tablets. And she said to me, she said, right, either you want to do it or we'll do it. And I said, are you going to come 4 times a day and do it last thing at night? And she went, well, no, we wouldn't do that. And I'm like, right, I'll take over. So then I had social services ringing me and say, I believe that you don't need any help anymore. And I said, it's not that I don't need your help, it's that I've been told that I only get the help for 6 weeks. My mum needs long-term help. And she said, so what are you saying? And I said, well, I'm saying that she needs long-term help, and I'm going to be taking care of her car. And she went, okay, no problem. So that's that. And the same with my mum. I couldn't live with her. My mum's very how shall we say it without, I don't want to I don't want you guys to think bad of her, but she is opinionated on certain things, and she's into her own routine. So no, there's no way I could live with her. But I only live 6 minutes away on foot, so like if she basically told me, like if she said, Andrea, I'm really not feeling well, I could be at her property within 6 minutes. That's why I moved to where I am, and that's why I won't move out of this place until, God forbid, that time comes. So that's that, I guess. Hi, Emily. Do you have kids? No, no kids. Looking after my mum is kind of enough for me. I absolutely love this. Have you guys seen those Dior blush sticks? I want to get one in Black Friday sale. So this is Divine Rose Glow. And the Dior blush sticks, do you know the Dior? So this isn't Project Pam, but we have got a Dior blusher that I'll be using. That's not the one. So the powder blushes, basically, they brought out like cream blushes to match. Do you know, like they did with the YSL, they brought out the powders and the cream blushes? Well, they've done the same with Dior, and I want to get the one in 001 pink. So, but they're £37. They are £37, and I'm not going to pay it. It's as simple as that. No worries, Stephanie. Thank you for coming in. beautiful. That'd be beautiful on its own, but I always go in with a powder. Yeah, so we'll use this one. This is really, really old. I got this in Portugal. This is why it's, of course, in the project pan. It's in the That's Expensive project pan. So we've got the Rosy Glow 001 Petal. I mean, in my opinion, it's pretty much the same shade as 01 Pink that they brought out. I think this one might be a bit darker though. Hey Morag, how are you? Foundation always gathers in that corner there. Oh, that's looking pretty. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Right, so now we've got we've got two project pen highlighters, so let's use them. I use these more or less every day anyway. So we've got the Colourpop Lunch Money. Looks like that. That's a very pretty pink. Maybe I've gone a bit overboard, but I'm not going anywhere apart from my mum's. And she never is one to say, "Ooh, you're looking pink today." What she said to me once, "Are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah." She went, "Andrea, you're really pink. Are you hot?" And I said, "Mum, I think it's a blusher." I said, "Maybe I've gone in a bit too much with it." And she went, "Oh, I just needed to make sure you was okay and not that you was coming down with something." Thank you, Morag. It's a combination. I don't know if you saw what I was doing. So I used the Pat McGrath Labs, this one. It is stunning. I'm going to keep this in for another shot, my stash. That's the colour of it. This one is in Divine Rose Glow. Lisa told me that they're not all glowy, but this one's glowy. So I'm really glad I've got that. I got that in, I thought I got it in last Black Friday sale, but at the time I feel like I couldn't wait for me to get it in last Black Friday sale. And I bought it and I put it away for Christmas, which I could have just waited. And then over the top of that is this Dior one. So Dior Rosy Glow 001 Petal. Looks like that. It's just really, really pretty. Just love it. And now we're going in with MAC Soft and Gentle. Looks like that. I really like this too. I don't know if I'd rebuy it though. There's so many nice highlighters on the market, isn't there? This is baked as well. It takes freaking forever to actually get through it. I mean, I've been using it for so long, but not just this as a standalone one. I've been using others. Right, let's get my powder brush. And that's probably why I've not used it up entirely. I was watching Patty Alonso. She was doing free looks with this palette in 2020 when it came out. And she's like, "Oh, I wish COVID would go away and all less." And I'm like, blimey, yeah. We remember those days. Right, let's go in with some Glowish. This one's in Fair. You can get it in porcelain now, so I mean, I like it personally. I think it's really, really nice. So I feel like if I don't get an hourglass one, I'd like to get one of these, but in porcelain, because I know my friend Tammy's got the one in porcelain. I'd like to try it. I don't know what the difference would be though. That's really light, but it looks a little bit yellow. I mean, that's not too dark for me and my skin. So I'd love to know what the difference is between that one and the porcelain one. Right, I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. powder brush. Hi, Shannon. How are you? Okay. We'll go up here first. I love it when I finish a product though. Even when I hit pan on something, I'm like doing the happy dance. Because it just shows how much I've used that product to hit the pan. Okay, done with that. So I think that's everything there. There should be a lipstick somewhere, but we'll just use whatever I want. This is a Project Pan product. So it's the Juvia's Place Eye Prep Eye Prime Eye Primer. Which there's not really, it's now guys at this point. Oh, come on. Too much now. Getting to the point where there's air in it, and when I like press it down on it, too much comes out. That's wonderful, isn't it? So I wouldn't buy that again. I only bought it in the first place because it was cheap. It was about £5, I think. I need to just ignore that. I'm gonna get rid of it in a minute. Superdrug stopped selling Juvia's Place, just like they stopped selling Flower Beauty, just like they stopped selling Freeina, and then also Morphe 2. So they have these, like the UK have these great ideas to bring these American brands in, and they don't do well. They don't do well in the drugstore, so then they have to market them down. I mean, I'm not complaining. I get makeup at a very good price, but it's just a waste, isn't it? Right. So we're going to go into this cute little palette here. Now you can see this is my favourite shade. I don't really like this one, but I mix them. So I'll probably do that today, and then next time I use it we'll focus on like this shade here. I'll probably try and incorporate this as well today. Right, let me get rid of these face brushes so they're not in the way. Do you know what my sister said to me? And I asked my friend Lisa, because I speak to my friend Lisa every single day on Marco Polo, or when we can at least. We was having a conversation. Just let me get this. We was having a conversation and she said, you talk so differently on YouTube to how you do like when you're talking to me. And I'm like, what? I said, I wouldn't like to think that I do, because I'm not fake. And she said, oh, you do? So I said to Lisa, I said, have you noticed a difference in my, like, in the way I speak? Maybe it's an accent problem. And Lisa said, no, you talk exactly the same as you do on YouTube. I said, maybe it's my customer service voice coming out. But, yeah, I don't know what really my sister was talking about there. Okay. Right. I really want a clean blending brush for this. And I know I've got them, but they're away elsewhere. What have we got? What can I do? Right, I'm gonna try and take this purple off. Yeah, that should do it. Okay, so we're going in with Do Not Ask Me. You can see there's literally no writing. So do not ask me the shade names. Patty Alonso was reeling them off, and I'm like, When I come to do my look today, though, I won't know what the names are. This is a really pretty shade. I need a better blush to blend it out, but I can place it with this brush. I mean, this one is taken. I don't think you'll be able to see it, but I can see a pretty darn dip in it. Yeah, so tomorrow I think no, I won't be able to do that tomorrow either. Friday or Saturday, I think I'm going to do my perfume collection, which there isn't really that much, if I'm being honest. But I have just finished one, so that's an ideal time to be doing it. And I'm going to do the rest of my makeup collection. Yeah, it is. It'd be even nicer when it's blended out, Sarah. Just need to get this one. So I'm going to have some new brushes to use from Shein, because not only did I buy those 3 mange brushes that I showed you guys earlier, I bought a whole set. I wasn't going to, but it was so cheap. They look like Revolution brushes, not Revolutions, Real Techniques. If I don't like them, I'll probably just end up giving them away, because I bought brushes like this, a little green set, and I don't particularly like them. I mean, that one's alright, but it's flimsy. Right, I'm going to go back into this powder up here. So, yeah, I think the Pat McGrath Labs blush stick was only, I say only, at full price. I think it was £28. But Dior are like £10 more practically. And yeah, you're paying for the name, I know that, but even so, it's a blush stick. Right, let's go into this, like, I'd call it a khaki shade. Thank you, Shannon. I'm just gonna I won't blend it yet into the crease, I'll do that in a minute. I'm just placing it with this, like, detailing brush. This is a Morphe one, a Morphe and Jaclyn Hill one. Okay, let's get that fluffy brush. Then we can blend it out a bit. Tell you something, all the crime that's happening in the UK is just awful. In particular, Manchester and Salford. I'm glad I don't live near there anymore. Because at one time I did. I lived in the city centre of Manchester. So I'm just going to go in with the Technique glitter primer. And I don't know how I'm going to get that shade out because there's barely any left. But I'm going to have to go in with a brush. I mean, something strange about the job centre, right? I'm supposed to have an appointment there tomorrow. And about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I went upstairs for the appointment. That's neither here nor there, really. And then somebody from a different department outside of, like, my jurisdiction, if that's what you would call it, sent me a message saying, oh, well, for your next job centre appointment, please, you will be downstairs. That's also fine, but normally I would get a text message saying, you've got a job centre appointment tomorrow at 3:15, which is when it's meant to be, and I've had nothing. So I'm going to have to contact them, because I don't want to spend money on bus fare that could be used for other things. So I'm going to contact them tomorrow, but chances are they won't get that message in time. So if I do it now, even after I've come off the live, hopefully, like, when they get in the office, they'll read it and they'll say, yeah, you've still got the appointment, or no, you haven't. But on that other message that they said you need to go downstairs instead of upstairs, it doesn't say that there's another appointment, so I presume it's the same appointment. Exactly, that's a waste to spend if not needed. I'll go mad because I don't have that kind of money to spare, Sarah. It's coming to the end of the pay cycle. I've got another week and then I get paid. So at this moment in time, I don't have the money to be spending on bus fare if I don't need to be there. Right, so let's get this brush. This should work. This is another one of those mange ones from She Glam. I would recommend these all day long. Right, so this is the original BK Beauty one. I've only got one of these. My friend sent me this one. I wanted the hooded eyes set. £60. I mean, let me show you. Let me compare them. Now, obviously you can see this one's darker, but these are a dupe for it. So I don't know if I want it anymore, is basically what I'm trying to say. Right, let's go in with this shade that I don't really like, and we'll go in with this brush. We'll really pack it on. I wanted the hooded eye set too. My God, it's pricey. It's over £60, isn't it? But it's popular. Like, it's popular every time I go over there, and I'm like, oh, should I get it? What puts me off it is not only the price, but it's the shipping costs. So I don't know. I mean, my mum's got me Christmas and birthday gift this year, so it's not like I can ask for that. So can you see how dry it looks, that eyeshadow? It doesn't look like it's got any shimmer on it, even though it's supposed to be a shimmer eyeshadow. Maybe I will get them in time, those brushes. Maybe when I go back to work I'll decide to get them. But I've had people say they're not worth it. Like the Refa ones, I've had people say they're not worth it, although I do like the Refa ones. My friend sent me a couple in the past. Hello, Serpilled. That's all I'll call, because that is a long ass username. I can't pronounce that. I'll call you Serp. Yeah, I mean, if I did just that, let's blend it out a bit. If I did just that, I mean, it's not a bad look, but it's not me, is it? It's like, where's the sparkle? But because I'm like project panning this eyeshadow palette, I want to use as much of it as I can. Right, now the issue will be going into this one. That's why I brought a brush out. Normally I'd just go in with my finger. Really need to get a lot on the brush. Shall I? Right, let's get some on the brush. I was going to spray it. I'm not going to spray it. And even that's not showing up as like as shiny as it would normally. It's better though. Better than it was. I don't know what I'm going to do, right? When I've completely got rid of that, I don't think I'd use that by itself. So then that means I just need to wanna, like, basically all these here, I'd like to get rid of those. Well, not get rid of them, but, you know, pan them. Unless, you know, I brought out another palette with sparkles in it and used it on top of that. That's an option. Right. Oh, brush falling on the floor. Right, what I want to do with this... Oh, great, there's someone out there. Pissing me off. What I want to do now with this like khaki green, go into the lash line. I select... Did I? Need to use something else for the inner corner there. Because I can't do my eyeshadow, I don't know about you. I can't do my eyeshadow without an inner corner highlight. It's not for everyone, like I don't put like a shimmer up here. That's not for me. I used to. If I'm going to do anything, it's just going to be like a powder up there. And that's not really highlight, is it? So I get to see my little Luna tomorrow. Oh, she's adorable. The way she charges at me though, when I go through the door. Well, no, what happens, I'll go through the gate, she'll hear the gate opening, she'll go to the window, she'll look at me, and then she'll run to the door. And my sister will be saying, "Who is it?" Go, go. That's what she'll say. And then Luna will be so excited, she'll jump up at me and then she'll get a toy. And she'll start, not growling, but do you know like when dogs try and talk to you? She does that. And I'm like, what? What are you trying to tell me something? Are you telling me a story? My sister and my niece say, "Oh, you're making it worse." I mean, I'm only there once a week, sometimes twice a week. You know, so I can play with her. But obviously they have to kind of live with her, you know, permanently. So of course it's not as great for them as it is me. Like sometimes, like when I'm going, I say bye Luna, and my niece will be there. She's not always around, my niece, because she's getting older now. She's 15. And when I say the dog belongs to my niece, I mean my older niece. So just clarifying that. So I'll go to Luna and I'll say, "Bye Luna, I'll see you next week." And my sister will sit there and she's like, it used to be you saying bye to I won't say a name. I have said a name on here in the past, but I won't say it. But basically it used to be you saying goodbye to your niece first, and now it's Luna. It's all about Luna. And I said, "Why, of course." Right, so we're done with the palette. I actually quite like this one. There are a couple of others that I'd really like to get, but I'm not in any mad rush for them. Right, we'll blend out. I mean, it's an everyday look in my opinion. Yeah, it's an everyday look. It's nothing special. There's not really a lot of shimmer going on because I couldn't like put my hand in the palette. Yeah, we need an inner corner highlight, don't we? I'm wondering if this MAC Soft and Gentle would work. We'll try it. So just try and get some more use out of it. I think that brush is, oh actually, get this one. You know, a bet champagne pot would have worked from this palette. Right, what do I want to use for a lash line? Maybe just a basic brown eyeliner, because I've not done that in ages. yeah, we'll do the, I keep wanting to call it a Mario. It's not a Mario. It's Wayne Goss. It's in the shade Precious Opal. Get a bit of this under here. That adds a bit of smoke. So that looks good. Well, I think it does. Right, so we're on to this one, the W7 Absolute Lashes. I think out of these two, well, there's 3 in here, but I'm giving that to my niece. I don't like it. So there's the Essence, the false lashes, and then there's the W7 Absolute Lashes. I think I like this one more. The jury's not out yet on it. I mean, he's got a very, very spiky wand. So if that goes in your eye, your eye's kind of had it. Actually, before I put mascara on, let's put some of that Delba face spray on. Because at this point, guys, I just want to use it up and never buy it again. They have a pink one. I am wondering. I think the pink one's for sensitive skin. I am wondering if the pink one would smell as bad. Surely you can make it smell better than what it smells. I mean, I haven't had a lot of, I've got most of it on my cardigan. I haven't had a lot of experience with Korean skincare. I mean, I have used a cleansing balm from House of Joseon, or Joseon, however you pronounce it. And then I have got some stuff in a drawer that's Korean skincare. If that's how Korean skincare smells, then I don't want a bar of it, thank you very much. Let's get the mascara on. I mean, it does make your skin glowy, I'm not going to say it doesn't. There's one that's got an aroma in it. Now, if I don't like the scent of this, I'm not going to like the scent of the aromas, am I? They're calling it the aromatic one, and that's meant to be even glowier. So, this woman says on TikTok anyway. I've not tried any of the Korean skincare. Hi, Polly. I've not tried heaps. I'm on just really getting into it because it's supposed to be really good for your skin. I mean, TK Maxx and TJ Maxx, they sell things like that. They sell heaps of Korean skincare. I would rather go there and get some. When I go there though, I can actually, because the bottles aren't sealed or anything, normally they're not anyway. I'll just smell them, and if I don't like the scent, then they're not coming home with me, thank you very much. You are so pretty, I love your lives. Thank you, Bella. It's nice of you to say. Right, and then I wanted to try that other type lipstick, didn't I? It's just remembering which one it was that I used and which one I need to try. So we've got the lip vinyl in hibiscus. Where's the other one? Oh, there. In there. That's good. You can have a try of the scent before spending. Yeah. Hibiscus. That's the lip vinyl. And then we've got... it was the lip plump that I didn't use last time. Because I remember thinking, will it really, like, tingle? And this one's in the shade Daffodil. So this one is more brown. I don't like the fact that they melt. I wouldn't buy a full size of these, but they came in a little set at Christmas. Oh, they smell nice. This isn't Project Pan, by the way, guys. Oh, I can feel. Let me just clean this up. I can feel the tingling, the plumping. It's not bad. It's not really bad, but if you got something like this, if you got a set, just leave it as it is. If you need to, like you know, twist it up a little bit, just twist it up the tiniest bit. Because like one of them, I can't remember which one it was, I had to really push it back down. But yeah, I will keep them. I think it looks nice with this like eyeshadow combination. I will keep them, but I wouldn't go out and repurchase the Tarte lippies. It's good that I've been able to try them in miniature forms, because obviously full-size lip products take a lot longer to get through, don't they? So I won't have to worry about getting through a lip product like that. I've got way too many. And I was actually looking at lip products the other day and I'm like, what are you doing? You've got way too many as it is. But yeah, this is the look. I like it. It's okay. To me, though, it's like... To me, it feels like there's not enough on the eyes. But that's maybe for Friday. We'll do something Friday with one of the new palettes that I bring out. I think they're all going to be new palettes. I know I want to bring out the Kylie, the Kylie palette that I bought, I think, for my birthday. Then people are asking for the Natasha Denona Glam Retro, so that's going to come out. Oh, actually, no, Juvia's Place Garden of Juvia's is going to be like an older palette. I might actually, once that vote's closed, which I'm going to close it soon, I might ask you guys to also vote on which palette you would want me to use first out of those 3 palettes, once I've done the Shop My Stash, that is. Anyway, I'm just jibber-jabbering at you now, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you to all that stayed through this live. It means a lot. If you've not already liked, please like. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you on Friday for the next live. Bye, guys.